guys, I'm just Josh, and welcome back to episode number 2 of our Pokemon Gold and Silver Soul Link with our good buddy Totter.
What's the good word, friends? It's Totter here. And the moment's finally come, Josh. We are here. Things have happened.
A weekend has passed, a weekend emphasizing democracy because you all have voted on our starters. Selection has been made, and we're very excited to reveal our first pair to you guys.
And boy, there was a close vote. There was one close vote. But the rest of you out there, holy cow. Like, you guys are a big fan of a certain Pokemon. Either that, or you just really hate the other two. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I was gonna... Totter's was pretty unanimous from, like, the first... Really, pretty much after the first day. A particular Pokemon took off, sailed to the moon, and nobody really ever came close. I think another Pokemon got a couple of votes, but it was very much far beyond one Pokemon. My vote was a little bit closer. A little bit. So as you guys saw on our poll, you guys voted between Natsu, the Psychic Flying type, who I do not want, Fanfi, the Ground type Pokemon.
I will say this right now, you did this to yourself, everybody.
I know.
Spoilers.
Prepare. And Golduck, the Water type Pokemon. Golduck and Fanfi was an extremely close vote. I think they actually swapped back and forth 2 or 3 times, but at the end of the day...
It was riveting stuff.
At the end of the day, they wanted to hear me mispronounce this name over and over and over again for the next 40 episodes. On my side, you guys chose the ground type Fanfi as my star.
Josh is canceled. He is so canceled right now.
Now, I have to be, like, extra careful now, because I'm going to accidentally say Fan-P at one point, and people are going to be like, ha! He said it the right way! So I got to be really careful now to stick to my roots.
Clip it. But,
yeah.
So, Fanfi, is Josh's starter.
Wait, what was that? What'd you say? I think you coughed towards the end of that or something. I didn't quite...
Man, I don't know, man. It just, once you say Pokemon right for like the first, 20 years of your life, you're like, you know what? And then you hear somebody say Fanfi, you're just like, ugh, Fanfi. God. Sorry, I couldn't really think of anything else to say.
Peanut butter like stuffed in my mouth when I say it, so.
Playing Chubby Bunny while trying to speak Pokemon names. No, I went to try and like figure out what I was gonna say about that, but my brain just cramped from hearing Fanfi. Anyways, so I almost said Fanfi. So Fanfi is going to be...
I'm gonna convert you to my side by the end of the playthrough. That's the ultimate goal.
It's gonna be a long, drawn-out war. So anyway, you guys had the choice between Magby, which poor baby Pokemon, he did his best. He actually got second place in the vote, so good for Magby there. But Magby didn't win. And so now it's a good thing with Josh's starter that the third place loser, Sandslash, didn't get picked, or else we'd have a problem on our hands. But you've kind of narrowed it down. Pinsir ran off with the votes immediately. Got the first, I believe, 7 votes before somebody...
Yeah, 7-0 right off the bat. Pretty impressive.
Somebody lobbed a sympathy vote out to Sandslash, I believe it was, and he didn't get a vote after that. Pinsir was by far the runaway favorite. I believe he had 8 votes out of 12, if I remember. But, so here's the pair, right in front of your eyes. This is what we're going to be starting our journey with, and we got to look at the movesets, and we are very not impressed, by the way. Thanks a lot, Gen 2.
They'll get there.
But, are you ready to start the journey, sir? I am not going to know this time.
Wait, they forgot to put the H in its name. That must be a typo from, like, Gen 2 or something. I don't really know about that. I'll go ahead and take it.
Good thing you can nickname Pokemon, right, Josh?
Should I literally just nickname it Fanfi?
I assumed you were going to.
I didn't give any thought to nicknames. I forgot. Wow, this is my first Nuzlocke in a while. My nicknaming brain is going to be a little bit off, I think, for at least the first little bit here. I'm a little scared.
That was actually what I spent the last 15 or so minutes doing, because I was like, okay, we're about to sit down and record this episode. I got a Pinsir. What do I name this thing? And I have a nickname in mind. I don't know how many people. I don't know how many people are actually going to get the reference. Maybe some of you will. It's from a comic strip that started in 1950 and is still going to this day. So maybe some of you might know. But my Pinsir is going to be named Bailey. Why is it named Bailey? I don't know if anybody's ever heard of the comic strip Beetle Bailey before. It's about it's a comic strip based on an army. I don't know what you call it, infantry. I'm not really sure on the terminology, but no, they're at a base camp, and it's a bunch of characters, and just this slack off named Beetle is it kind of revolves around his life, and Sergeant's like always beating him up and yelling at him, and it kind of branches off from there. But anyway, Bailey the Pincer is here, female, so I mean Bailey's kind of a unisex name anyway, so it works out perfectly. So Bailey the Pincer.
Nice. We have a pair of International Women's Day today. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And how else to start this thing off? 2 females.
Yeah.
See, I don't have as creative a nickname for mine. I just really want to go ahead and emphasize the lovely sound in the English language that it makes when you put a P and an H next to each other.
See, we're gonna
that lovely.
We're about to go see.
Sound.
We're about to go see Mr. Pokemon. I have to be careful with how I say that. I just realized. I almost had to censor it, trying to make a joke.
I almost did all caps. That would have been horrible. In the spirit of fanfy, having 2 of those lovely PH sounds back to back, let's go ahead and nickname this fanfy Phoebe. I was gonna name it Phil at first, but then I realized it's a female, and I think Phoebe, Phoebe, is that spelled correctly?
Yeah. And you might have
seems correctly mean.
You might have named a couple of Pokemon in our past run through, Philip. So. I can see that you're branching off a little bit.
Several Pokemon Phil in the last one. You're correct. So we'll switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. And I almost skipped ahead. I forgot you got some Mr. Elm lines.
Oh, you're fine. I'll push up the glasses. Mr. Pokemon lives near Cherry Grove, the next city. It's almost a direct route there. If your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Here's my phone. Call me if something comes up.
I will.
We got his phone number.
He sounds incredibly trustworthy.
What you wearing?
Just glasses in my lab coat. Oh, is that all? Wait, I'm gonna stop.
No shirt or pants.
Yeah, it's no pants Saturday at the Elm household. God, I really need to get the juices going, man. My brain is still in weekend mode I pretty much spent the weekend just like cleaning and just doing all the mundane crap you do from week to week, and it is kind of turned my brain
Sunday's
off.
For.
Yeah, here's Professor Zay's. Here, Tanner, I want you to have this for your errand. Why does he sound panicked? All of my characters sound panicked for some reason. I don't know why.
Take it.
Just take it. Take the ball. Take it. You ever hear those Adam Sandler skits before? The really old ones?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Those CDs were gold. I love them. They're all gonna laugh at you. Sorry. Anyway.
Now, okay, one thing that just popped into my head.
Guy?
It is important. I don't know. It is important to mention the Nuzlocke has not officially started yet.
Yes, that is true.
Even though we have received our starters. A Nuzlocke traditionally does not start until you receive Pokeballs, which we will receive probably by the end of today's episode. So we will get there eventually. Oh, do they have items?
I was just about to say they have an item. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you're fine. We will get our Pokeballs by the end of the episode, and our Nuzlocke will officially start. Super Potion.
It's a practical item. That's fine. It could have been worse.
Yeah, it could come in handy at some point. What do I got?
Oh, that's helpful, actually. That's
Phoebe coming to chop someone in half.
That is true.
I kind of like that.
I should mention too.
But yeah, we'll get the items we need by the end of today's episode for sure. We'll get some Pokeballs. Nuzlocke will be started.
Absolutely.
And from that point on, it's absolutely on.
Back into.
I'm excited. I'm going.
The hashtag SpaghettiOs TM.
Yeah, but I forgot about the SpaghettiOs. This is a nice little chance for us to take a look at this first route and see the lovely... Okay, your Togepi sprite's pretty darn cute.
Don't want it, though. Don't want it.
Oh, I'm gonna be poisoned already, aren't I?
I don't get my boy... Oh, don't growl at me. I shouldn't even lower my attack. I'm getting growled at by a Togepi. Come on, that doesn't make any sense. Come on, Bailey, are you really scared of that? No, you're not. That's what I thought.
I'm really hoping I do not get poisoned by this thing, because I do not feel like dying already, 4 seconds into the run. Yeah. He's done it, alright.
Goodbye.
I would actually be okay with a Tentacool as a starter.
Ground poisons really shouldn't get poisoned, considering, can you poison the ground? It's kind of like...
Super effective. Yeah.
It's kind of like how steel types can't get poisoned, Well, it just
I would like that for Phoebe's sake, but you know the speedrun strats. You made it through with not a single encounter. Okay, I did too. So actually, we're fine.
Just had a tiny little Togepi. I didn't see what that second encounter was. Did you just run into 2 tentacles then?
I just did 1 tentacle. It just took a really long time.
There you go. All right. I don't know. Do you want to throw a Mr. Fuji voice, or do you want to throw this one to me?
Yeah, we could do a little old man Fuji for this.
Old.
You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell.
Man.
That's okay. Everyone's a rookie at some point. If you like, I can teach you a few things. Oh, he's gonna pass away. Then follow me.
He sounds like Mr. Fuji.
Actually, fairly chipper. He's getting more exercise on a daily basis than I do, probably taking us through the town.
Yeah, he sounds like Mr. Fuji constipated.
Yeah. he's a little stuck.
Somebody get him a laxative from the Pokemon.
This is the Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you'd better learn about them.
You know if the Pokemart sells any prune juice?
Yeah. That's the mart. This is a Pokemon mart. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon and other useful. Did you see what he said? And useful items. Thank you, Mister. What's this guy? Is his name literally just Old Man? I think it's just Old Man.
Something like that.
Very exciting.
Just Old Man Jenkins and his jalopy.
Out there. I told you this game starts the routes at like 29 for some reason instead of just starting at 1.
I think it's because Kanto goes to a certain number, and I think it just continues from that. I think that's why.
Then it's connect. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Trainers will be battling their prize Pokemon there. This is the sea. As you can see, some Pokemon are found only in water. Did you like my pun?
Old man's got jokes. He's got jokes. And here. Sorry.
Here. It's my house. Thanks so much for your company. Let me give you a small gift. It's a Pokeflute. I'm not Mr. Fuji. A map card.
Oh, he gave me
Pokegear becomes useful. More upgrades as you add cards. I wish you luck on your journey, you whippersnapper.
See that? I didn't even hold the door open for an old man. I just let him walk in by himself.
He's like, I'm telling you, I think.
How rude.
I think he's one of those old dudes that's like out there running every single day and is in better shape than I am currently.
I guess so.
That's my guess.
Did you ever hear like stories about 100-year-old, like what are they, centenarians? Is that what they call 100-year-olds that are still running like marathons? Yeah. It's like, holy cow. I look at myself. I'm 32 years old now, and I'm just like, I can't remember the last time I even broke into a sprint. Like, I don't remember.
Yeah, before we sat down to record this, I was like, I need some water, and I like sprinted upstairs to fill it up, and I was like, yep, that's it for the day. I mean, that's about all we need for the day. I'm feeling pretty good after that.
The only sprinting I might do is if I had a really good day at Chipotle, and I'm downstairs, and I think you know where I'm going with that. Yeah.
The toilet.
Where's the TP? Yeah. So that's about the gist of me when it comes to running. I didn't even get hurt. Why am I in the Pokemon Center? You ever just do it subconsciously? Like
it's muscle memory. Just being extra safe than sorry. I have Gravelers on this route, which is a little frightening.
Ooh, some Gravelers.
Because I cannot touch a Graveler with my current state.
You're going to be spray and pray with the Pokeballs at that point. It's like, hope one of these 5 catch. But that'd be
yeah, that's okay. So that's something we have to be a little concerned about early. So it's almost like it's a blessing and a curse. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll take a side note.
It's a blessing and a curse. Early in Pokemon Gold and Silver, there's a lot of potential encounters. We've got Route 29. We've got the little area above Route 29 that you can go through the house or whatever route connector thing.
I got a page that's
he's got the full list. He is fully prepared.
4 pages thick, and like I have like 20 routes on each page. Like that's how much there is to do. Like it's just.
I was good. Like before we get to Violet City, which is where the first gym is. I would love a Gligar.
Ooh.
Before we get to Violet City. Oh wait, is Gligar? No, he's not primary ground, is he?
I think he's ground. I'm pretty sure he's ground flying. Pretty sure.
Well, never mind. I actually do not want you, but I will tackle you.
Yeah. Mr.
Please don't poison
Mr.
me.
Pokemon's house. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Like, if you're gonna call your Fanpy, I'm just gonna add H at the end of every P in every word. Look, I got a poison cure berry. Look at that. Look at that, Josh.
I am totally fine with this. I'm with the PH. I am PHINE with this.
PH.
I'm gonna be in this battle for about 100 years, by the way. So if you want to grind up your, I have poison,
crap.
so I'm actually gonna die as well.
Well, I'm gonna have to wait now because
don't
I
worry.
accidentally. Well, I didn't think like he would Metal Gear Solid exclamation point me right when I walk in the door.
It's time.
Yeah,
You've entered my domicile. We shall now converse.
It's like, can I please just walk in and take a look around? I didn't mean to get ambushed at the door. It's like,
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna be a little bit because even if I survive this battle, I think I may die to poison the second I leave the battle. So we'll get there. Speaking of old people, have you ever heard about the lady who survived? I think she might still be alive. I'm not sure.
oh, you almost got
She's like 108 years old, and her secret to survival. Am I not even gonna get experience. Thank you, Blackar.
yeah, so you got it.
Her secret to survival is drinking a Dr. Pepper a day.
Ooh, I could get on
We
with that life.
stand.
Yeah, I stand big time.
We stand a caffeine-filled queen.
Wait, so you can take 8 steps. Oh no!
Not a problem.
Wait, you made it?
And no, he survived. I leveled up, so I got extra
Oh,
HP.
that's why I saw you had that second blink, and I was like, oh, he's only got 8 steps and he's out of HP, but I didn't see
No,
the level.
we live in, and I think we're gonna get our Pokemon healed here. So
Nice.
we're in the clear.
Woo! All right, here we go. Do you want me to tackle Mr. Pokemon? Is that me or you?
Sure. Oh, you want me to do it? Because you're gonna have to do Professor Oak right after as well.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay.
I'll do Mr. Pokemon. He seems like Hello, hello. You must be Jersh.
Yeah.
Professor Elm said you would visit. I don't know why he's so vibrant and full of life. I think it's the fedora.
It's gotta be. I mean,
Milady, this is what I want from Professor Elm to examine.
it looks like.
I don't know why he just turned into. Oh, what's the name? I accidentally just did that. What's that actor with the very What's the actor with the very Christopher Walken. He turned into Christopher Walken for a second.
I know a couple who
Just
run-
push the mystery egg in the key pocket. I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it.
Yeah. Oh,
know why.
and now I'm getting ambushed from the side. Aha! So you're a Totter. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. Hey, you remember when you woke me up at 8:52 p.m. the other day? I'm still angry about that.
851 in my game.
I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon? My God, let me see it. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. But your pincer is currently hanging off of my finger with its pincers. Can you help me out, please? Thank you. He saw that I didn't even read the text properly. Now I forgot what it was. Pokemon with love and care. Ah! You seem to be dependable. I told you my brain's off today. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Totter received Pokédex.
Let's go.
You gosh dang right I did! Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Totter, I'm counting
What a
on you.
sellout.
Yeah, look at this guy. Look at this man.
Oh, goes from science, gets a little bit of fame. He's like, I'm gonna go be a movie.
Be sure to sub to my
radio
YouTube
star
channel
first
and my Twitch. Be sure
I go live on Tuesdays, Thursdays.
to hit up that Patreon.
Yeah. You are returning to Professor Elm. Here, your Pokemon should have some rest.
Yeah, your fan is about ready to keel.
Yeah, he was getting down. She was getting down there. I'm depending on you.
All right.
All right. Does he have a mustache? Is that a
yeah.
goatee?
It's a goatee from the side, for sure.
He's a pretty swagging individual, I gotta say. Mr. Pokemon is.
Mr. Pokemon.
I gotta be careful with saying that. That's a
I
little.
told ya.
That was almost a little.
That's what I said earlier. Welcome to demonetized.
Yeah.
Hello, Josh. It's a disaster. Oh, it's terrible. What should I do it? Oh no! Please get back here now.
Click.
Yeah, Mr. Professor Elm, just being panicky as usual. All right. Hey, you know what?
Oh, we're in a battle.
You know what? I just found I should probably put this poison cure bear. I should take a lesson from you and Make sure my Pokemon doesn't get
Better
poisoned.
safe than sorry. Actual
Exactly.
genius. I think I picked up a poison cure berry. I should do the same.
Of genius. You ever listen to those commercials? I keep going back
I
to...
remember those from way back. Wait, did I not get a poison cure? Oh, I just got a regular berry. Oh, you snagged it from by his house. I understand.
Tangela. Would I be okay with the Tangela? Maybe. I don't know. Bro.
There's one of the things that stinks about going back and playing OG Gold and Silver and Crystal is there's so many Pokemon that I see and get excited about, and I'm like, I want to use that. And then I have to remember that their evolution was not yet invented at the top. Yo, I would take a flat feet heartbeat.
That would be sick.
I have to remember that their evolution no longer exists in this iteration. So I get like when I saw the Gligar, I was like, I would take a Gligar in a second, but Gliscor isn't real. So
yeah, that is
just
true.
a twinkle in his papa's eye at this point. Doesn't actually exist yet.
I remember I tried to use a Gligar in a Heart Gold run. Like when I was playing Heart Gold, I wanted to use as many like Gen 4 evolutions as I could from like, you know, older Pokemon, because in Heart Gold Soul Silver you can't really encounter a lot of Gen 3 or 4s yet until like post game.
Yeah.
So I had a what did I have? I had a Yanmega in my team, which I could get because all you have to do is teach it Ancient Power, so that's gonna happen for you. But I had a Gligar on my team, but I couldn't evolve it into Gliscor because the item you couldn't get until post game. And Staryu, same thing, but that wasn't like it. But yeah, my team was super duper weak, and somehow I got through it. But I was like, man, it was rough though. But yeah, Gliscor, like I would gladly use in any playthrough that I ever get it in.
He's a wonderful Pokemon. I'm actually gonna do one more battle. I'm a little bit scared.
You know what?
Spoilers, but I know we have a rival battle coming up, and as I said before, money is a little tight early on. Smeargle,
don't
no.
do it.
Please leave forever. Money is very tight early on in this playthrough, and there's a lot of routes, and not a lot of money to buy Pokeballs to capture those Pokemon.
Can we
I'm a little bit nervous, and if you lose the rival battle, I believe he takes a lot of your money. So I'm gonna get Phoebe up to level 7 just to give me a slightly better chance to seal the deal there.
Can we take a second to just look at Tangela and realize how bad of a design this is? Like, this is a perfect example.
There's so many
of Gen 1, like so many. I hate to be negative, but all the Gen 1 thumpers that you used to see on the internet, they might still be around too, but man, they treat Gen 1 like it was so perfect. And then I look at something like Tangela.
Moldy spaghetti with eyeballs?
It's terrible. Yeah, it's like, here's a pile of vines. Here's some eyes. Here's some feet.
But he's just hiding in there. Who knows what Tangela actually looks like?
None of the design makes sense. Like, you just want to know.
I used to make Tangela. I was a big Pokemon fan as a kid, and I also had a ton of Play-Doh. And I had one of those, fast food restaurant Play-Doh sets where you could make French fries by pushing the Play-Doh through like the it basically is like a glorified garlic press, but for Play-Doh instead. I would put some green Play-Doh through that, arrange it in a nice little Tangle design, and be like, that's a Tangela right there. Look at that, creative genius.
Yeah, you're like those stonks meme, but instead it just says like design, like it's just like DEZINE.
Genius.
Yeah,
that was me as a kid in a nutshell.
I just figured one of the designers was at home with like their infant child in a high chair with a plate of spaghetti, and they're trying to feed him. And he just picks up the spaghetti and throws it at his face, and he just stands there with spaghetti streaming down his face, and he goes, like, "I've got it!
Eureka!"
He runs to the office with spaghetti on his face. Guys, I have the greatest idea for a new Pokemon. Hear me out. Spaghetti Monster.
I just had an idea.
Uh-oh.
Never mind, this is a bad idea. I thought I was gonna be Stonks for a second, but it turns out this is not Stonks. So what I was gonna do is spend all of my money on items. That way if we lose this battle, he can't take any money because I don't have any. And then I was gonna sell the items back, but then I realized, I am gonna buy some antidotes, that is smart.
Yeah.
But then I realized that the sell value is much less than the actual initial purchase value. So that's not a good idea.
Yeah, I definitely, yeah, because then it's like you're losing half your money anyway. But I like where your head's at. I get you, fam.
I try. You know, I'm every day I'm trying to find some of these nice market efficiencies, stonks, etc. That's not one of them.
Every day you're shuffling, bro. I better heal up too before I take on old rival, because his Pokemon's still gonna be 5 though. So I mean, we're still gonna be higher.
It'll be 5. So I mean, at the end of the day, like. Probably getting to level 7 doesn't matter that much, because if he has a Golem, I'm screwed anyway. There's no way I'm beating a Golem with Tackle.
Yeah.
So
I still want to be high leveled so I can just absolutely obliterate this kid.
Yeah, that's what's nice. Oh, we don't have we don't have a voice for the rival yet. I just realized this is our first interaction. I did the voice of the rival in the last game. Would you like to swap in this game and do this nice angsty boy?
Sure. You know, I really wanted to throw out like a Bakugo voice from My Hero Academia, but I definitely wouldn't be able to do that without shredding my throat. But let's see if I can make up something on the fly. Let's just see what happens. Okay. You got a Pokemon at the lab, huh? What a waste. A wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I, too, have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. There's my best Bakugo voice. That's the best I could do.
It's good.
I tried.
Fingers crossed, something easy. Smeargle.
Oh, here we go. Question mark wants to battle.
Yo,
oh
fun.
My
Ooh, good.
God.
Yeah, so good night over there. I don't think I'm gonna have much easier a time over here. We got a couple tanks here. I hope you guys had a nice time. We're gonna be here for the next 15 minutes, so feel free to click off the video.
I'm about to get pecked to death. I'm about to get one shot. Here it comes. Yep, there's the peck.
Oh, she's about to put me to sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna be here a while, so.
Stupid frickin' Bakugo. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Fanfi doesn't have any ears. Well, it actually has massive ears. I can't hear your song, Clefable. Prepare me. Yeah, that's a pretty unfortunate. That's a pretty unfortunate get. I must say. I'm very sorry you had to get dropped to Skarmory.
Yeah, that's
okay,
all right.
okay. Please stop with the double slapping.
That's the end of the Soul Link, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
No, she's got Moonlight.
Oh no.
Okay, so yeah, I will actually be here for 150 years. So please just end me.
Mine was quick and
painless. Just you know, let's. I missed the tackle. Metronome.
Oh, here comes
explosion, please.
What a sponge!
Can we get some crits? I can't even like set up or anything. I can't like lower her defense. I can't do anything.
It's like
I have double slap.
It's like you almost feel that
I have growl. Sorry.
Explosion would have just been like, just put me out of my misery. It's like, nah, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Even if, what happens in that situation if we both lose?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Good night. If we both lose, who gets the monies? We just call it a draw. Nobody takes anybody's monies. Is that the way that works?
I don't know. I just wait. If it's just a stalemate, then you both sit there until the end of time. Oh, come on. And I just see now I get to experience what I've done to you, by the way, because I thought I took down he goes. Bye, Phoebe. I thought I took the speed.
Great Soul Link.
I thought I took the speed trigger off of my controller, and I definitely did not. And I just bumped it against my desk.
Just
now,
it.
Yep. You know what? I'm gonna write that down real quick. Was it about the? I'm gonna put down 28 there, so I know where to find it. And I'm gonna go through.
Well, this is an unfortunate start.
Yeah. That was a waste of time.
Yes, it was.
My name's. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Get out of my way, Deku. Well,
fun story about that guy. I think we've talked about it before. When I was a kid, and he tells you in that exact moment, he says, "My name is question mark, question mark, question mark." Well, when you go back to New Barktown and you talk to the police officer, the police officer is like, "Hey, what's this? You ran into this guy? What's his name?" And in an attempt to help the police officer with his investigation, for my entire childhood, I always nicknamed my rival question mark, question mark, question mark, because I thought it would help him find him.
Right. I mean, that's what he told me.
I'm like, he's walking around with that on his ID or something. You could ID him.
Yeah. I mean, hey, so I'm trying to help you to the best of my abilities. That's what he told me. So what do you want? What do you want?
Yep. Only
Tell
when
him-
I became a much older boy did I realize that was the game's giving you a chance to nickname him whatever you want.
Telling you anything else would have been a lie, and that would have been wrong. And we're taught now.
Right.
Ooh, look at this boy.
Ooh.
I take a
A
happy.
Quagsire's pretty
I
solid.
take a happy boy Quagsire. Let me get this.
I,
He's got to be an EXP
I've run into
sponge.
100% Tentacool, so I'm pretty much accepting this is gonna be my encounter, which isn't horrible.
Well-
Tentacool's fine, I suppose.
Tentacool is primary poison, isn't he, or no? I'm gonna fight one more. Just one more.
I don't know. I'll have to consult. I still have, from our first Soul Link, I still have my lovely Pokemon.
Oh! Oh!
Let's catch these!
Wow. Can I even fight this thing? I would love to absorb this experience, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's see how far I get.
that was a crit.
That was
I
a
just
crit.
crit him and did that. I just crit him and did that.
Oh, it was Sandstorm. Look at this guy with the strats, the pro strats. You know, I would love to run into this thing, but how many Pokeballs are we gonna get? 5, maybe? And
We get 5 right off the bat, so yeah, good luck with that.
we're half money down because our rivals are cheaters. But I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why they're cheaters in this situation, but you know, I'm gonna roll with it.
They got the better starters.
Yeah, bull crap. We're quitting the game. No, I'm not.
Yeah, this is we're gonna have a little bit of a rough time here, especially until both of our Pokemon learn, you know, a non-normal type move.
Look at me just absorbing this EXP. Give me it all. Oh, I can't even get it. Come on. I did read that Pinsir has a very slow EXP curve, unfortunately.
Oh,
But-
that's not fun.
No, not really. But,
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this Steelix, which is a darn shame because I would
Yeah.
like to get to level 8 before we. Okay, yeah, this is
Time
this
to
is over.
time to
I'll
bounce.
see you later, buddy.
Get on then.
I'd like to get to level 8 before the Nuzlocke officially starts, but you know what?
Hey,
Let's roll the dice.
let's do
see
it.
what happens.
Let's do it. Let's go talk to Professor Elm and tell him that we ran into.
Yeah,
Uh,
I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You
1930s.
battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Yes, it's question mark, question mark, question mark.
Doy. Like, why is that even a question?
Right.
This time I'm actually gonna put the right name in, which I didn't do last time.
Yeah,
Before he
well,
stopped
actually,
me.
we still gonna be each other's rivals?
Sure. I mean, why not? I mean, the only other thing I was gonna name him was Bakugo, since I'm going that route, but I can do Josh. Jersh.
I've never seen it, but I'll take the route as well.
Alright, Jersh and Turter. Here they are!
Ursh and Turter. Continuation.
Yeah.
Okay, so Turner was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. Well, I didn't help your investigation because his name's actually question mark, question mark, question mark.
You're on a wild goose chase! It's like, he's gone. Screw it.
I just helped the criminal. Oh my, are we compliant?
Yeah, right. Yeah, we are definitely...
And we just told him 2 different names. We really are throwing him on a wild goose chase.
Definitely complicit. This Soul Link is gonna end with a 10-year-old in juvie hall.
Yeah, just take us to jail.
Just do it. I ain't do anything, see?
There's Turner. This is terrible. Oh, yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery?
Handed the mystery egg to Professor Elm.
And what if he just handed it over? He goes, "Ugh!" And he dropped it on the ground.
Yeah, it's correct.
It's like, oh. And now I'm sad just thinking about, oh, poor Togepi.
I know.
But is it a Pokemon egg? If it is a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? What's he doing under? I'm the professor in this game. Jersh, is that true? That's incredible. He's a superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Jersh, you may have what it takes to become the champion.
Let's pump the brakes here.
Wow.
I have 1 Pokemon. I just got bodied by my rival. Maybe we don't set the lofty expectations like that right off the bat.
That escalated quickly. Ugh.
You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Jersh, the road to the championship will be a long one. But before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom.
Okay. I'll do it.
I suppose that's important.
Turner,
All right,
Wait up!
here it is.
use these on your Pokedex quest. And it's like a slow motion of him handing over Pokeballs, and as soon as we touch him, a jolt of energy.
Yeah, we see our life flash before our eyes because, ladies and gentlemen, from this moment forward, the Soul Link has officially begun, If we get bodied in a battle again, it's game over.
Yep. So no more mulligans. Throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon to get them. Totter put the Pokeball in.
It's just that easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just throw it forehead.
Forehead.
Super easy.
OP. All right. Wow.
Well, that seems like a good as place as any to end today's episode. You know, a little bit of a fetch quest for Professor Elm, but it ended with a very monumental moment in the Soul Link, the moment it actually begins. So it feels like a nice place of high tension. Come back in the next episode where obviously we're going to be using those 5 Pokeballs to catch a Pupitar and a Steelix. That's what we're going to do, is catch those 2 encounters back to back. Hopefully build out the team. We have a lot of potential encounters we can get next episode. Actually, hopefully we're able to convert on some or any of them, unlike the Pokemon Red and Blue 721 Soul Link. You'll have to come back next time to find out. Obviously, that episode will be over on Totter's channel on Thursday, so make sure you go back and check over there on Thursday for the continuation of the Pokemon Gold, Silver, Soul Link. But with that, you have anything else to add?
The only thing I want to add, Josh, is send us some of that luck, viewers. We're gonna need some of that luck.
Please,
because
you can.
As Josh iterated,
in the comments down below.
It's Josh iterated. Last Soul Link, it took us 6 encounters to get 1 pair, and it was given to us. Well, we paid for it, but yeah, it took us that long to get a catch. But anyway, send us that luck, because we're gonna need some pairs.
I love our starters, but I do not want to solo run with them for as long as we did in the last one.
A fire or a water type would be nice, just based on the battle we just had.
Oh, goodness, yes.
But, anyway.
But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. As I said, next episode will be over on Totter's channel, so go make sure you head over there and see that. We're going to get the heck out of here, though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on Thursday.
See ya.